Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio, so today we need to take a little bit of a look at, well, some new secret rare cards, and these look fun, ladies and gentlemen. These look fun. These have been gone and shared by the official Pokemon account, and these are worth getting excited about. And this is actually pretty big news, because we're in a situation where we don't really know what's going on. Like, we had year one of the Pokemon trading card game in terms of Sword and Shield. That ended with Vivid Voltage. So, in year one of the Pokemon TCG Sword and Shield, we kind of knew what the deal was. Pokemon V, like Pikachu, would get themselves a regular and a full art. And that was it, that's what they would get. And then Pokemon V Maxes, like Pikachu, would get themselves a regular V Max and a Rainbow Rare V Max. And this was nice. We were cool with this. We were happy. And then there were full art supporter cards and gold items and all of that. Good. But then we went into year two of the Pokemon trading card game in terms of Sword and Shield, and things were a little bit different. Now all of a sudden, this started in battle styles, and we ended up with the special arts. So now, and they don't all get special arts, let's be clear, but you look at something like Lumineon V and you've got yourself the regular, the full art, and the special art, and then we can look at something like Urshifu V Max, and you would have the regular, and then you would have the Rainbow Rare, and then you would have the special art. But not all V Maxes got special arts, and not all Vs got special arts. So now we're moving into year three with Starbirth in Japan, Brilliant Stars over here, and it is fair to ask the question of, are things going to be carrying on as normal, or are they going to be moving around a little bit? Well, as we've got today, no clear answer, but we do have a couple of examples of a special art Pokemon V, which is honestly a pretty big deal because it tells us that special arts are carrying on, which is not a given moving into a new year of the game. And a full art supporter card, and I'll be honest, full art supporter cards have been around for a while, them going away at this stage would be weird. So let's start off with the special art. It is Lumineon V, and frankly, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be one that people are very keen to get hold of. Now, at this stage, it is worth pointing out that Lumineon V, in terms of ability, is a reprint of Tapu Lele. Or if you want to put it another way, it's Jirachi EX. Again, that's not exactly the same in terms of attack and all of that, but in terms of ability, it's the same. Same card. Cool. Well, that's a bit good. That's phenomenal. It is a card that is going to see a huge amount of play. I mean, at the moment, we've got Crobat, and Crobat's brilliant. Play from your hand to your bench, draw two, you've got 6 cards in your hand. And Crobat is often a 1 or 2 in decks, even that don't really want to play it, because you've got that, oh man, it's early game, I've got nothing else I can do. I know. I'll quick ball, grab myself a Crobat, draw some cards, go from there. Well, this is a new version of that, and I think in a lot of games, not all games, but in a lot of games, a better version of that, because you quick ball for a Lumineon, and that Lumineon can get you a Professor's Research to discard your hand and draw 7 cards, or if you really can't afford to discard your hand, there's stuff in there which really is just not expendable, then you can play yourself a Marnie, which is a shuffle draw 5 for you, 4 for your opponent. And that works quite nicely as well. Or it can be a Boss's Orders at the perfect time to actually go and win the game, for instance. It is ridiculous. It is a phenomenal card that is going to see a huge amount of play. It is guaranteed to see a huge amount of play. And now we've got this special art version of it. And you don't need this. The regular version will do just fine. But we all know that, I mean, this special art, first of all, is a phenomenal piece of artwork. It is absolutely beautiful. These special arts, I really do believe, are the pinnacle of artwork seen so far in the Pokemon trading card game. And as a long-term old-school fan, I do not say that lightly, but I don't think we've ever seen art on the level of these special arts we've been getting since Battle Styles. It really is just absolutely redonkulous. And you can ignore this, But we all know there's people that aren't going to want to, and Lumineon is not a hugely popular Pokemon, let's be clear. Lumineon is not exactly one that people are going to be jumping over to complete their Lumineon collection, and I'm sure there are a couple of you out there, and incidentally, if anybody out there is actually making a Lumineon collection, if anyone out there collects Lumineon cards, please let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear, and tweet me a picture of that collection at the Wassy over on Twitter. I would love to see any Lumineon collections you've got going. But what we've basically got here is a hyper playable card with a beautiful special art, and that is going to be one that is coveted by near enough everyone, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I'm not a huge Lumineon fan, but I understand quite how good Lumineon is going to be as a card, and you better believe I want this special art of Lumineon because it is beautiful. Now, I do need to mention at this stage, I showed you the other day those Lumineon sleeves. These are not the same artwork. They're pretty similar, if I'm honest with you. There are definite similarities between these sleeves and the artwork on the special art, but it is not a one-to-one artwork. It's very much Lumineon under the sea, and you're kind of looking up towards the surface, and you've got coral and all of that running around, but on the sleeves you've got different Pokemon, and it's a bit busier in terms of Pokemon, I think is the way to put it. Those sleeves are also glossy, and they look amazing. I told myself I was not going to be staying up till 1, 2 in the morning on Thursday night to order these. I might have to go back on what I've said, because these sleeves, and just while we're here, right, the Writer Report sleeves, they're so good! I mean, I know I'm in love with a lot of sleeves, but man, these are top-level sleeves I absolutely adore. So, yeah, Lumineon, it's getting a special art. It looks awesome. People are going to love it. Also confirms the special arts are carrying on in year 3 of the Sword and Shield TCG, which is actually a pretty big deal. Roseanne's back up, less of a big deal. It's been a long time that we've been getting full art supporters now. Roseanne's backup is a notable new supporter, so yeah, it was inevitable that we were going to get one. But it is worth pointing out that Roseanne's backup is an absolutely phenomenal card. I mean, Brilliant Stars, or Starbirth over in Japan, is full of some really playable cards. There are some really good things in there. Roseanne's backup is one of them. Translations from the lovely Antoine Boulet, I should mention. And it lets you choose one or more of the following 4 things. Shuffle a Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck, a tool from your discard pile into your deck, a stadium from your discard pile into your deck, or an energy from your discard pile into your deck. And it is energy, not basic energy. Yeah, that is pretty gosh darn good. For control decks that like to play around recovering annoying things and slowing you down, it's going to be great. It's just a great recovery card generally. This is kind of awesome. In terms of Roseanne as a character, I mean, not the most popular one out there, I think is fair to say. I mean, it's kind of funny. Roseanne, according to Bulbapedia, and they're pretty good at this stuff, was not actually named in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. She was first revealed on Roseanne's Research, a very good card that saw a huge amount of play back in the day, and then her name was given in Pokemon Platinum. And this now makes me want to go to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl and just remind myself whether she's actually named in that either. Point is, we're talking about a minor Gen 4 character. We're going full Gen 4 in the Pokemon TCG at this stage. We all know that. And in terms of popularity, Roseanne is fine. But what we've got here is a full art supporter of a truly phenomenal card. So yeah, this one's going to be fairly popular. I'll be honest with you though, like artwork-wise, neither of these Roseanne cards can hold a candle to Roseanne's Research, where you've got Piplup evolving into Mystery on the board, and you've got Piplup on Roseanne's shoulder trying to escape. I mean, if you love Piplup, and who doesn't love Piplup, I think you've got to agree that Roseanne's Research is the best artwork of all of them. Plus, it might not look like it nowadays, searching for 2 in any combination of basic Pokemon and basic energy, but I assure you, back in the day, in the Diamond and Pearl era, Roseanne's Research was huge. It was a phenomenal card that saw an absolutely gigantic amount of play. It did kind of get rubbish reprinted as Sonya, which got 2 basic Pokemon or 2 basic energy, did not let you get a mix of the 2. But it's not the same, ladies and gentlemen. It's just not the same. So there we have it. We've got a special art Lumineon coming that looks absolutely amazing, and Lumineon is a huge card that is going to be a big deal. And we got a full art supporter of Roseanne's backup, which is another huge card, which is going to be a very big deal. Although I'm not such a fan of the full art Roseanne. It's fine, but bring me that Lumineon, ladies and gentlemen. Bring me that Lumineon. So there we go. That's what I think, ladies and gentlemen, but I want to know what you think about these. I want to know how excited you are. I want to know which special arts and full art trainers and supporters and all of that you want to see. So let me, because we know all the cards that are coming in the set now. So let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name is Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.